SLO on our way to 6:30 a.m. practice. Get a little swimmy in before the school day. So I have 8 a.m. class. So usually the night before I will like pack my school backpack in my school clothes so that I can just like hop out of practice and go straight to class. So that's how I start my day. Good morning, everyone. So we are gonna head into the locker room, change, and then hello, good morning, summer, and then head to the pool deck. For long periods of time. It was hard. So now I'm gonna change, head off to class. Okay, so post morning practice, we're gonna head off to class. I'm going to my stats class. I'm Taylor Lyon, and my major is marine science.
I'm Lauren Gleason, and my major is mechanical engineering.
Yeah, I'm a nutrition major, but I am possibly gonna be switching into business. So after morning practice, I'm not like the biggest eater in the morning, and it's still honestly pretty early for me. So I'm just gonna eat like a granola bar.
I'm eating a bagel.
She's got a sandwich. Lauren,
eat after class.
Yeah, I'm also gonna eat again after class. But it's gonna be a really nice day.
It's supposed to be 90 degrees outside today.
Yeah, it's gonna be so nice. We're dressed in our like summer clothes. And it's a beautiful day in SLO. Heading back to my apartment. I live on campus. My roommates are also swimmers. Stats was very good. It's really nice to be in person again because I feel like you actually learn the concepts a lot better, and the classrooms are really small here, so you do like a lot of really personal like group work, and it's fun to just like get to know other students at Cal Poly because it's just nice to make other friends that aren't just your teammates. It's such a beautiful day here today. This area over here we have a lot of agriculture. We have a lot of agriculture students, and the agriculture school is pretty big here. So like there's just a lot of classes where you kind of like work on like little mini farm things. I'm not super familiar with how it works, but I do think it's really cool. And it's just like one of the things that makes like going to Cal Poly kind of like special. Like there's just a lot of different things that you can do here that you might not be able to do at a bigger state school in the city. Look at the view. I love like the mountains. It's just walking into kind of where I live. This is like a big courtyard that's in the middle of everything. Subway, my favorite. This is like one of my favorite things when I'm walking home. Just like, it's just a little mountain, but I don't know why, it just makes me feel like we're living in just like rolling hills. It's beautiful. One of the reasons why I chose to go to school at Cal Poly was a lot to do with just like the climate and the environment. Oh my god, there's so many. I grew up in the Seattle area, so I grew up doing like a lot of outdoor things like skiing, hiking, and that's honestly really important to me to like continue doing that. And here you do have the opportunity to do that. Like there's a few hiking trails that you can go to literally right off campus. I actually transferred to Cal Poly. I'm a second year here. For my second year, I previously went to Kansas, and I definitely think that that was a really great experience, but it's also helpful when you're deciding where you want to go to school to make sure that you would want to go to school there even if you weren't swimming or doing whatever sport you're doing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty lazy, so I'm just having Cheerios with oat milk. Those Trader Joe's, Cheerios, do me well. Okay, so I just got done with my meeting with my academic coach. Basically, here at Cal Poly, if you're a freshman or a transfer athlete, you have the ability to get an academic coach, and basically this person sort of just helps you through being a student at Cal Poly. The quarter systems are pretty fast and the classes definitely can be really hard here, so they just help you organize your time, get tutoring if you need it. I love my academic coach. Her name's Jasmine. Since the quarter just started, we just pretty much just went over like syllabus stuff, and like now I'm gonna head to the library in a little bit. It's super nice out. It's getting a little hotter, so hopefully at some point today I'll just like be able to spend some time outside. Gonna have to get some homework done and work all that out, so yeah. Before I head off to the library, I thought this would be like just a good opportunity to sort of talk about my recruiting process. I swim at University of Kansas. My recruiting process, I started at the beginning of my junior year of high school, and I pretty much just looked online and I figured out like I looked at just like every single conference. I really wanted to be a D1 swimmer, so I primarily just looked at like D1 programs, and then I looked at times from like previous seasons to see where my best times would fit in. And so that is pretty much how I found Kansas and how I found all of the other schools that I took trips to or like talked to. I didn't start taking trips till the spring of my junior year of high school, and then I committed to Kansas at the end of my junior year. Honestly, it was a long process. Like, it took a year, but some people still don't decide, still don't commit till their senior year or even the end of their senior year, which is totally fine. I think it's so important to just really make sure that's a really big decision. And making sure it's the right one is super important. Yeah, so my sister, she is swimming here next year, and her recruiting process was a little bit different, especially with COVID. She didn't commit until her senior year, and I think that the process was definitely just harder because, you know, with COVID, they weren't swimming at a lot of meets, so she didn't have like the newest and freshest times to show the coaches. Honestly, the most important thing is to just reach out to as many people as possible as soon as possible. Having like a basic email where you say your name, you know, some of your best times, like things that you're interested in to kind of show like your personality. And then also right now in our season, we are sort of in our off season, so we only have required 8 hours a week. Everything outside of that is just like by your choice. So we have a meet in May, and that's sort of like what we're gearing up for right now. We kind of just started getting back in the pool, and it's long course, and it's pretty hard when you've only been swimming short course for like months and months and months. But it's definitely, we're getting up, we're amping up. I'm just having a little snack, peanut butter jelly, before I go to the library.
Everyone.
So Katie and Katie here, walking to the library, gonna get some studying in. Actually, wait, no, tell them what you're doing after you go to the library.
So after we go to the library, I have physical therapy for my shoulder, and yeah, very exciting. One of the nice things about like being an athlete in college is that if you get injured, like you get free physical therapy.
Yeah.
Which normally you'd have to pay a lot of money for.
So chill, Katie.
Thank you
for sharing. I'm headed to my last class for the day. It's my chem lab. Just ran into Kelly. Kelly, what is your major?
I'm an aerospace engineering major, and I just had chem class.
Science things. Okay, finished chem. It was a good day in the lab. did like a little experiment. And so now I'm heading home. We're gonna leave for Farmers in about an hour, and we're also gonna pick up some freshmen. This is one of my favorite views. It's just all the mountains. So that right there is like a plant conservatory. If you go up through Poly Canyon, there's like hiking trails that you can take and mountain biking trails that you can do. Only like PCV people can go into it. It's a nice view. Okay, so we are about to head off to Farmers. Farmers is like a night market in SLO where you can like, it's all the local vendors. They have like jewelry, and then obviously they have fruits and vegetables. And we're gonna go pick up some little freshmen.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, we are at Farmers. It's so crowded. Everything smells really good. I guess, oh yeah, I guess this weekend is open house. So that means that all the like
Accepted students, like
all the accepted students can come and visit, and so it's like super big. Like SLO kind of like does it up for these like new students or like future students. So I just picked up some strawberries. What are you getting?
I'm gonna get the cookie cup with some ice cream in it.
Aw,
And yeah,
that's so fun.
no, I'm so excited.
Ice cream. I got salted caramel and peanut butter cookie. T-Line, what'd you get?
I got a chicken teriyaki bowl.
Ooh, from Shin's?
Yeah.
You gotta say all the sauces you put on.
Yeah.
I put Shin spicy sauce and the teriyaki sauce, and of course, sriracha.
Woo! Okay, this is an incoming freshman.
I just got the same thing as her.
Same exact thing. Smart move. Smart move.
People say I got a train to the sky.
Okay, so this is the haul from the farmer's market. Really big strawberries and then some oranges. They give out like little tasters, and the tasters are always so good. So I always try to get whatever orange they give you a taste of. So this is concluding my day in the life. Probably gonna watch some New Girl and then go to bed. This has been really fun, and I'm really happy I got to do this. So my Instagram is at KDVCross. So thanks for following along. Make sure to like and subscribe, and